1 year ago today, I uploaded my first video on this YouTube channel. It was about Toxin. That's crazy to imagine that was a year ago. And since then, nearly 2,300 of you have decided that you're interested in watching my videos and you've subscribed. And I'm just very thankful for the little community that we've built here between the members of the channel, members of the Discord, subscribers on the channel, people who just comment and engage in the videos. And I love engaging and being a part of this. And I really enjoy playing Marvel Snap. So in a little bit of a celebration, so to speak, I've uploaded 2 videos today. You were watching the second one. The first one was just a little meme to see if I could build a competitive deck with a Series 1 only cards. Here it is. I won't show it to you. I won't show you what it is. You'll have to go watch that other video. It's uploaded right now. So this video was one that somebody requested in the comments. I cannot find the comment again. YouTube comments are the worst to search, but asking for me to review my collection. In one of the videos, like, oh, you've got some nice variants. I'd watch a video of you going through your entire collection. So here we are. We're going to go through my entire collection of the cards and review them together. I guess I'll put myself over here and just kind of take a look at them. I've never done one of these videos before. I don't know what it's like, but we'll just review the cards together, maybe talk about some of my favorites. I don't know how to do this. This is feeling kind of awkward now. Well, that's right. Yeah, let's just go through it. We'll just kind of start at the top and work our way through. I'm not going to go through like, here is Wasp. Oh, well done. Here's another one. Like, I'm not going to go through every card. I think we'll just go pretty quick. But look at some of the variants. Yeah, there's Wasp. This Yellow Jacket one is actually new, and I really, really like the variant. I think the Yellow Jacket and Wasp occupy a really interesting space in Marvel Snap, and I would love to start using them more, but Yellow Jacket in particular I just don't use, but maybe I need to experiment with him, especially because like this is just such a cool variant. And this artist, Nicola, however you say their last name, here you can't see it, but yeah, they've been making some of my favorite variants in the game recently. So Yellow Jacket, then we have the Hood, and then I play so much Hood, and I've really enjoyed this variant for the longest time that when this bundle came out that had the token demon, I just had to get it. I will say that I feel like I really like this ink splint that I have on the Hood, but the purple doesn't match very well, and I'm like, maybe I need something else. But at the time, I was getting so many purple Craggle splits. It was during Splitmas, and Blade has a purple one, Colleen has a purple one. I think I can't remember all the other, but I had like purple splits on everybody, so I actually don't have that many Hood variants, but I really do like this Hood variant from Luca Claretti. They also make really good variants. I really like theirs as well. And then we have Silver Sable, which was one of my favorite cards for the longest time. Still is, actually. And then got these variants recently, the Spotlight variant here. And then I also, similar, Nicola, however you say the last name variant. Really like the art, but the Spotlight one is taking the show lately. Sunspot, a card I don't really play. I just got this variant, which is ridiculous. so cheesy. I don't play Sunspot a lot. And then Ant-Man, I wasted my 700 gold on this variant just for this season. Like, I bought it this season, just to be confusing with the Zombie Giant Man. Is that his bone? That is a deep gouge in his leg if that is his bone. My goodness, that's gruesome. Yeah, Ant-Man, really just like high quality card. Bast, fun card as well. Not much to say about it. Deadpool, well, this is an interesting thing. I don't know if people are interested in that, but this variant was part of a bundle. Was it? It says it's super rare, so maybe it wasn't. No, it 100% was. I'm confused why it's saying it's super rare, though. Maybe it was just a super rare variant in a bundle, but when I first started playing Marvel Snap, there was a bundle there were 2 different ones. One of them was for Deadpool, one of them was for Venom, and they were like the customized bundles for you when you first start playing the game. And so I bought both of them and went crazy upgrading the cards because they were like the first cards I had a bunch of boosters for. And I was like, oh, I can just keep upgrading. Like, it was like I didn't really understand splits. I didn't understand upgrading. So now I have like pretty good looking splits and variants for Deadpool and Venom. And the reason that I spent money on them is because at a lower collection level, so many people were playing Destroy. And I was like, I want to play Destroy. That looks fun. And like, I just wanted to play it. And then the funny thing is that I didn't end up getting X-23 or Null until the event where they gave him away to free for everybody. Like a few months ago, I did not have Deadpool and Null. So for over a year of playing and almost a year of making videos before I had like a complete destroy deck. So I invested all this work into splitting Deadpool and Venom. We'll show you the Venom one when we get there. And it, like, you know, never paid off. And then Hawkeye, you know, this is one of my favorite variants. I think it's just one of the best in the game. So good looking, and the ink on it I really, really like. But yeah, there's my Hawkeye. One of my favorite cards in the game. I feel like he's really... I mean, I play a lot of bounce, though. But yeah, I really, really, really enjoy Hawkeye. Kitty Pryde as well. This is another one that, you know, I just love Kitty Pryde as a card. I really like this variant. For the longest time, I had a green border on it just because I had, like, the first ink split I had was, is it this? No, it was this that has, like, the green flare on it. And so I just had a green border. But, you know, now we got this, and it looks really, really good. Really enjoy Kitty Pryde. Meek, he's hanging out. I don't really play him. I don't play Dead or Bullseye Discard. Nova, you know, got the nice bundle that came with this card. I think this art is some of the best. Vincenzo Riccardi. There's like a bundle. This was the first bundle that I ever completed. Really enjoy that that artist. So yeah, there's Nova. And then Rocket, who I actually have like way less splits on than I would think. But it's just because I'm pretty satisfied with this one. Play a lot of bounce, so play a lot of Rocket. Really enjoy the card. So I feel like I should invest more in him than I do, but I've just been kind of content with this variant. Zabu, you know, I don't know what else to say. This is strange. Agent 13, man, I really enjoy Agent 13. She's not a very good card, but I really like playing her with Quinjet and Victoria Hand. Just the randomness is fun. I wish that there was this sounds silly, but I wish that there was a way to make like shield-based Victoria Hand decks a little bit better, like Agent Coulson and Maria Hill and Agent 13, like to somehow make the random version of Victoria Hand better. Because right now, like the most optimized version of Victoria Hand is like Hawkeye Kate Bishop and the Hood and Misery and things that you can really target what you're getting. And it makes sense. Those are valuable. You know, Demons and Arrows are great cards to play anyway. And then even better with Victoria Hand. And so like this random version with Agent 13 where she's like generating you yellow jackets and stuff is not as good, but it's always fun whenever I play it. And so anyway, I enjoy this variant. This was also one of the first variants I unlocked in the game ever. And so I remember just playing a ton of Agent 13 because I was like, oh wow, this is a good looking variant. I like this. And then I just like played the card because I had a variant for it. America Chavez, I just have a lot of variants for. The only one I've purchased was one of these recently. It was either this one or this one, and it was just because I needed one more variant or one more to get this variant from the bundle. So I was like, sure, whatever, I'll pay some gold for that. But I just have a lot of variants for America Chavez. Oh, actually, I did get this one. I bought two of them. This one I bought for the bundle as well. The Silver Surfer one. But yeah, I really enjoy America Chavez. I feel like, again, even before she was buffed, her buff now where she's given +3 power is great. But even before that, I would play America Chavez all the time. Then we have Aranya. You know, I don't have any variants for her. Batroc, love that card. I think he's really fun. Black Knight as well. You know, paid for this bundle to get him. It's a good looking card. And I remember when again, this is early on in my Snap career. I remember buying this bundle thinking like, wow, this card is going to be so good. And then I found that, oh wow, this card is actually kind of hard to play. And I actually was way before we had Red Wing. Played a lot of Agatha. Not Red Wing, Red Shift. I was like an OG Agatha player. Really, really enjoyed playing Agatha, and then Red Shift came and made her more popular. And I'm not a fan of playing popular things, which is dumb. That's really pretentious of me. But yeah, and then Clea, you know, that's fine. Here's a variant for it. I got this bundle just because I need the resources to keep getting cards for videos. But great looking variant. This looks like Creative House Pocket, but it's not. Nice looking variant. Echo. Not much to say there. Electra, I have surprisingly a lot of variants for. And then we have Howard the Duck, who I just think looks ridiculous, so I put this ridiculous border on him to just go with it. And then Iceman, naturally, I play a lot of Bounce, so I play a lot of Iceman. Really enjoy Iceman and Bounce, and so I felt like I really wanted this Ultimate variant. It was one of the first Ultimate variants I bought. Just a great looking card, but really, really enjoy Iceman. Fun card to play and Bounce. Iron Fist. Good looking variants, whatever. Jim Hammond, the card that I unlocked that I didn't want. King Eitri. I really like playing King Eitri. I play him in my Thanos decks a lot, like a Thanos Zeus style deck with Marvel Boy. And so when I saw this variant, I was like, absolutely, I need that. Look at this thing. I think that's so fun. Such a fun variant. Especially compared to this. Like, are you kidding me? It doesn't even look like the same card. Really enjoy that. Kingpin and Korg I don't really play, but I really, again, same guy, Luca Claretti. Or it's a girl, I don't know. But I really enjoy Luca's art. I think is really good. Loki, I don't think I've ever played a single game with Loki, believe it or not. But got this cool variant for it. The Mad Thinker, man, I've really tried to make him work. I even purchased a glyph border just to put on him because it looks so good. But man, I really wish that he would work. He'd be so much fun. Mantis is probably the worst card in the game, actually. I would say single-handedly the worst card in the game. Victoria Hand, really, really, really enjoy Victoria Hand. Split her a lot of times trying to get to gold and inked, and all I have is bananas. And actually, I do have an inked one, but I like this gold on here. Looks good with that border. So yeah, I like Maria Hill. Underrated card in my opinion. M'Baku, what can you say about him? Misty Knight, Moira, Nicholas Scratch, and then we have Nico. I have this bundle, which I think was a Spotlight. Yeah, I got it, unlocked it from the Spotlight system. I didn't like intentionally go get it. I was going for whatever cards were in the same week of her, but great looking variant. Just great card. If you don't have Nico, you should really invest in Nico. And then Nightcrawler here, started playing him a lot more this season, actually. And then got this Kim Jacinto variant because I'm so close to unlocking the album. I'm starting to focus on that. But yeah, so just got this like a few days ago. Quicksilver. Okay, this is random, but they changed this frosted glass finish in the last patch. And I think this new one looks so much better. I really enjoy the new frosted glass, and not just on Quicksilver, but on any card I've been seeing on my opponent's cards. Even I think the new frosted glass looks really good. Then we have Quinjet. I've shared my love of this Quinjet variant and of this one. Two Quinjet variants I really really like. But Panda Art Studios, they also make great art. Some of my favorites in the game, so really enjoy that variant. Play a lot of Quinjet, as naturally play a lot of Victoria Hand. Scorn, I also have a ton of splits on. Holy moly, I have a lot of splits. More than I thought. Okay, it's not that many. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a pretty decent amount. But my Dracula deck, which is like the first deck that ever got me to Infinite, played a bunch of Dracula. I was trying to get all inked, and so I was splitting Scorn a lot because I was one of the final ones I didn't have inked. Still don't have it inked, as you can see. Selene, that's fine. There's a nice looking variant from the Spotlight that I didn't want, but whatever. That's Selene. Snowguard, really fun card. Enjoy that one. Don't play it very much. Same thing with Spider-Ham. Squirrel Girl, I like Squirrel Girl. I don't know nothing to say there. Uatu, first card I ever got inked. He was originally a part of my Dracula discard deck that I've shown it before. I had Symbiote Spider-Man in it. It was during the Symbiote Spider-Man season, but I really like Uatu. I feel like I always want to make him relevant, but he's just not worth it. Decks have become too synergistic that all 12 cards matter more and more, where before it used to kind of be that like each deck kind of had 10 cards, and then you had your two like flavor choices, and you could play in a Uatu if that was your flavor. And now those final two slots, like the potential that those final two slots can hold are so high that it's not worth excluding whatever you are excluding for the sake of flavor. And so it makes cards like a Uatu just not as worth running. Like you just can't have the flavor that you had before. But really, really like the card. He was the first card I ever got inked. Vulture. I played a lot of Move Bounce and stopped playing that anymore. And then we have Uncle Ben. X23, like I mentioned, just got her. And then all of a sudden started getting a bunch of variants for her. Like, was this... What was the one they gave away? This was the one they gave away. The Pandart Studios, which this is actually a great variant. Super good. In fact, I actually think I like it more than this one. Breaking news. Let's change it right now. Yeah, so... have a lot. I mean, she has a lot of variants, but it's interesting how I got her so late when they gave out this variant, and then all of a sudden I have so many. This is also a good variant right here. Yondu, he's whatever, he's Yondu. Agony, I can't believe Agony is a 3 cost, or 3 power. It's just, especially in Destroy, like the fact that you can get a 8 power Deadpool with 2 cost is kind of insane. And then we have Blade, like I mentioned, Luca Claretti, or however you say that last name here, Luca Art. And then, like I mentioned, purple splits. I was getting so many purple splits at the time that I was splitting these cards. When I split Blade, when I split the Hood at similar times. Really, really enjoyed Blade. He's was like one of my number 1 cards for a long time when I played a lot of that Dracula discard. I don't play it as much as I used to. In fact, I should update my deck. My deck's kind of outdated. Like I don't have Khonshu in there and those types of things. Ghost Spider, I really enjoy Ghost Spider. I have 2 nice variants for this one. This one was from a bundle. That one's good, but this one from Creative House Pocket is just, it's just so good. What is it, a rare? No, this is also from a bundle, I think, but really, really enjoy that variant. Enjoy the card too. Sauron, it's whatever. I don't know where I got this variant. I think this is way better than the Ultimate Sauron variant. Yeah, nice looking card. Zeros, whatever. Hydra Bob is whatever. Black Cat, we have this incredible variant. It's just so good. Art Germ Studios, or Art Germ, they make great art. Really, really great art. Martyr, we're only in the 1 cost. We gotta pick this up. Titania. Maybe instead of talking about every card, I'll just kind of like mention them, and then if there's one that I like talking about. Morbius, he was another one that was part of my like early Dracula deck that I tried to get inked, and then I did get it inked, but I don't, even on any variant, I think that this looks way better than inked. So even though I have an inked, and that Dracula deck, actually, I can show you right here, every single card in it could be inked, except for Proxima Midnight. Some of them aren't. Oh, and Scorn. So there's 2 cards that cannot beat. Some of them just look better not inked, and so I don't have them inked. Bruise Banner, got this nice variant. I think that just looks so good. Creative House Pocket. Bucky Barnes, I've already showed that variant. Goliath is whatever. Havoc is whatever. Madam Web, I was playing so much Move Bounce. Actually, I take that back. The first Ultimate variant before Iceman was Madam Web, because I was playing so much Moves Bounce. I was convinced it was going to be like my new go-to deck forever. It was going to be my new number 1 deck, and so I was like, oh, I gotta beautify it, and then I just have stopped playing it, which is sad. Maybe I move on from things too quickly. Sparky, Strange Supreme. Do I have the Spotlight? No, it's a rare variant. That's a nice looking variant. Yeah, Strange Supreme, Surge, Carnage, Dagger, same thing. Wanted it to be part of my go-to deck. Dazzler, holy moly, I have a lot of Dazzler variants. Like, way more than I thought, but man, you can't beat Art Germ. That's just such a good variant. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong. Now you can see things better. Forge, another one that I bought for that Surfer album. One of the first variants I got in the game was this one right here. I remember, or very early on, that and the X23. I had very early on. Goose, fun card, like that one. I'm just going to go through things a little bit faster. Pixie, I specifically went for this Pixie Spotlight variant because I think it is just among the better variants in the game. I think Pixie is a card that I really enjoy, but I also really enjoy this specific variant. Really, really pleased that I got that one. I targeted in the Spotlight. Wasted a few keys to get it too. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, I didn't get it by accident. I had to keep going. Psylocke, I remember this was part of a bundle, and I so badly wanted to play Mr. Negative. And I had a Mr. Negative deck, but I didn't have Ravonna or Psylocke, and I was sick of waiting for Psylocke, and so I bought the bundle just because I wanted Psylocke to play Mr. Negative. I mean, it's a good-looking variant, though, so I don't think I'll ever change it. The funny thing is that my Mr. Negative deck, I played so much. I don't play it anymore, and I have every single deck, every single card in the deck has a white border, a neon white border, except for Psylocke, and I just can't get myself to change her from this neon purple border. But I just noticed I have this one. That's a really nice looking variant. Then we have Ravonna, same thing, whatever. Sam Wilson, got this really nice split on it. It was like, I think it's my first ink split. Yeah, oh, wow. What a lucky split. That's split number 4, the first split that you can get a God split like this, inked and Craggle. And I got an incredible split with it, so feel very, very pleased with that. Star-Lord, I like this variant. I like this album. Speaking of albums, it's the Lemon Art variant. Second Dinner, if you're watching this, can you please just put the final 2 Lemon Art Studio variants into my shop? I've been waiting for months since this album was released to get the final 2 so I could complete the album. It's Speed and Jessica Jones, maybe? No, I have the Jessica Jones, I think. It's Speed and somebody else I don't play. We can look at it in a second, but I would like to complete the album because I want the Elsa Bloodstone, so please do that. This is also a nice looking variant. The Collector Toxin, first card I ever made a video on. That's why we're all here. He was the card that I made the video on. You can go back and watch. They're cringe. White Widow, man, this card, I remember when it was everywhere. I was so excited to finally play it, and then they nerfed it pretty quickly after I got it. Got a nice variant, though. Angel, is this the one with a scary baby? Yeah, look at that. That's so bad. Angela, I love this card so much. And recently I got the ultimate variant, and it just, you've heard my complaints about Angela. Black Swan, love this card. Look at this ridiculous variant, but one of my favorite cards in the game. Colleen Wing, yeah, here's the other one. She was part of my original Dracula deck. Purple is actually, she would actually look a lot better with a purple split, but during Split Miss, when I was getting all the purple variants, I got gold on her, so she's stuck with a bronze border until I change her split. Colossus, I like this variant a lot. I think it looks really good. Daredevil, oh man, there's that one Daredevil variant that I really wish I had, but I don't have it, so I can't show it to you. Elixir, what is this? What is this? But this is I think one of the best variants in the games. I think the lighting and how the frame break is out of focus. I genuinely think, not like card wise, like just pure enjoyment of art, I think this is among the best variants in the whole game. That Elixir. Falcon, played a ton of bounce, trying to get him to inked, but I can't. That is what it is. Firehair. Oh man, I so badly want this card to be relevant so I can play this. I mean, hey, maybe it's up to me to make it relevant. Maybe I need to experiment more. Not maybe. Yeah, I do get stuck in my routine of making the same decks, but why not cook something up with Firehair and Morgan Le Fay? Because that is just a great variant that I wasted 8 keys to get, but it was worth it. I mean, look at that thing. That's just... Alex Horley also makes incredible art in the game. So, you know what? Here, we'll enjoy this a little bit longer because I had to waste 8 keys to get it. So, do you think that's 8 keys worth of time? Probably. This video is already long. Herbie, I love this card. Love this little variant. Such a goofy looking dude. Hawkeye K. Bishop. The reason that I came back to Marvel Snap after... So I started playing Marvel Snap. I think it was around the time Miss Marvel was released. I remember the Miss Marvel season, so it was around then. And then I stopped playing, I don't know when, and then came back for Hawkeye Kate Bishop. And one of my favorite cards in the game, as you can see, I have a ton of variants. And how many splits do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 splits, holy moly. And I have every single variant except for the one from the bundle, the Dan Hip bundle, which I don't think I'll ever get. I had a goal to have every single Hawkeye K. Bishop variant in the game, and then that one was stuck behind a bundle, and I'm not doing that. So, yeah, love Hawkeye K. Bishop. It's hard to pick whichever variant I like because depending on what split, like this one looks really good with a purple neon border, which I have on it. This one looks really good with different things, and it's a Spotlight variant, and I really like it. This one looks amazing with different splits, and so I like playing it. I really like this Protege variant because I also like the card Hawkeye, like it. And then we have this one that's brand new and looks amazing, and then this one looks amazing. Like I am continually just kind of rotating through my Hawkeye Kate Bishop cards because she's one of my favorite characters and also one of my favorite cards in the whole game. I think it's funny that I've now like talking about how much I love Victoria Hand, and Hawkeye Kate Bishop was like one of the first cards that I fell in love with playing. Then we have Hulkbuster, then we have Iron Patriot. Again, also trying to get him to an ink split. It's taking a long time, but again, just Nicola, one of the best variants in the game right now. I think that variant looks so good. We can look at the original. Where's the original art for it? Do we not have the original art? Oh, here it is. Such striking poses, good use of lighting. I think such phenomenal art. We're taking forever. We're taking too long. We gotta hurry. Jeff is Jeff. He used to be amazing, and now he's not. Lockjaw, I don't know. Just kept some variants. Merlin, I do like this one. That's a nice looking variant. Mirage, this is the Mirage variant that I've mentioned. Mentioned it many times in the Snapchat and other videos. This is a variant that I'm so pleased that I got. But like I mentioned, I'm conflicted because these other variants look so good, particularly the Peach Momoko one, but so does this one, and so I have a hard time deciding which one I should use. So for now, I just go with the Spotlight because it's fun. It's fun to rep it. And then we have Multiple Man, Frank Renova, Koi, Penny Parker. Oh, here's another one. I put her in the same boat as Uatu. When she was released, I just decided I love the card Penny Parker. I spent the money on the variant, or not the gold on the variant. Have split her a bunch. Have this really nice split that I like. I just really enjoy the card Penny Parker, but she feels like a Uatu where it's a flavor choice. She's not particularly synergistic to whatever the deck is trying to do, and those synergy pieces in each deck is just so synergistic now. Like you're doing so much that the potential that you're missing by including your flavor choice like Uatu or Penny Parker is significant enough that it's no longer worth running the flavor choice. Quake, really cool card. Enjoy this variant a lot. I think it looks super good. Great art there. Redshift Scarlet Witch. This is also such a great variant in the game. Really, really enjoy that one. Scarlet Witch. Scorpion was ever Sentinel. I played so much C3 before Cerebro was buffed, and so I have an inked Sentinel because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be that guy. I love Sentinel in C3. And then C3 got buffed, and I think the card's kind of dumb, and so in protest of that, I don't play it anymore, which is sad. Here's the other card that was originally part of my discard deck with Uatu and Mr. Fantastic, my goodness. Symbiote Spider-Man. Swarm was in there. So I played a lot of Swarm. Toxic U.S. Agent, that's whatever. Valentina, really like this variant, but there is the one variant that I really regret not getting is this one. Someone in my alliance has it, and they have a great border on it. It just looks phenomenal. One of the best in the game from Creative House Pocket, and I really regret skipping on that. So I got myself the Spotlight variant for Valentina because I really enjoy the card as a way to make up for my lack of that variant I really like. And then we have my beloved Victoria Hand, which this is one of the first splits, not the first, but I think it was like the first ink split. As you can see, it's pretty high up. I think it was like split number 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was split number 4 during Split Miss. It's another one that was purple, and I've never found a better one. Like, it's just such a good split with this card, and it's like, even though I have all the variants for Victoria Hand, it's like the perfect card, perfect split, perfect art from Pandart Studios, who I've mentioned that I love. Like, I don't think anything will ever replace this card for me. I just love this card. I love Victoria Hand. I've talked about it many times. But Victoria Hand is a card that I do want to have every single variant for, including this dumb chibi that I don't like, but I got it. Which, to say that, and as many splits as I have, and as much as I played it, I'm only at Mastery level 18. Mastery takes forever to get. And it's just because of variants. Like, I have every single variant, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and a half. 18 and a half splits on her, and I'm, still not enough. So release more Victoria Hand variants, please. Even though none of them will ever replace this one. Please release more so that I can get the mastery. I would like to be able to use my Victoria Hand emote and express my love for her even more, please. Then we have Wolverine, whatever. He still is part of that Dracula deck, so that's why I have so many splits in him. I don't really play Destroy, but I have some nice variants. This one is one that I just got recently. Actually, I just got it, so maybe I should switch to that. I think that, but this one just, again, looks so good. Alexander Lozano, great looking variant there. Cloak, Doctor Strange is whatever. Domino is also another card that I played a lot of early on in the early days of Snap. Invisible Woman, whatever. Look at this ridiculous card. Mysterio, really enjoy Mysterio, play that a lot. Spider-Man, one of my favorite characters, just a card I don't play a lot. And then we have Agent Venom, who I've talked about at a length, one of my favorite cards in the game. Look, I think of all the, here we go with Panda Art Studios. Look at that. Look at that line work for it to look that good inked. I'm tempted to play it like this. Just, the base card, no custom border, like that just is so good looking. Look at that line art. I really respect the people who made that. But I also think that Agent Venom is among the cards that have the best base art in the game. I think it has really good base art. In particular when it was 2/4. So here's the weird thing. This version of Agent Venom and this version of Agent Venom, I'm used to seeing as a 2/5. But for some reason, when I see this version of Agent Venom, he looks wrong, and I feel like he should be a 2/4 that he was released as. That was a really fun season when Agent Venom was released. One of my favorites ever. Really enjoy the card Agent Venom. Then we have Rhino, then we have Silk. This is, again, why do I have the Ultimate of Silk? I don't know, because I spent money on it, because the art's really good, and I think that the 3D effect is enticing, so I wasted my tokens on it. You can really sell me on some art. Maximus is whatever. Green Goblin is whatever. Astral Projection. Cassandra Nova, I've never upgraded her. Don't think I ever will. I kind of like that I've never upgraded her. Didn't have her for the longest time. In fact, I got her when I got this Spotlight variant at the same time. I unlocked her and then the Spotlight. I don't remember what card I was trying to go for. Cerebro, like I mentioned, I used to play it a ton. I spent the time, I waited for this gold and the matching avatar, or this variant and the matching avatar to come up into my shop. I worked on splitting it, played so much Cerebro 3, then they buffed the card to a point that I think is ridiculous, and I stopped playing it. Ironheart, she's part of my Mr. Negative deck, so she has that neon white border. It's nice looking. Morph, useless variant because he just disappears. Sage, also part of my Mr. Negative deck, so she has that white border. Part of the Lemon Art Studios bundle, as well. Really enjoy these Lemon Art variants. Again, this is one of my favorites in the whole game. This Sage in particular. Really enjoy that one. Mr. Fantastic, Art Germ as well. Good looking variant there. Mystique. Yeah, Mystique is Mystique. I don't like, this is a good variant, part of the Mr. Negative deck as well, so she has a white border, which I think looks good, but I don't love it. There's some other Mystique variants that are a lot better. Bishop. I really enjoy Bishop. I like this. This is the Hellfire Gala one. Is that what this is called? Yeah, the Hellfire Gala variant. I think this looks really good. But there's a Bishop variant that was part of a bundle that I forget what studio it is, but it's like super colorful, and I really enjoy it, and I'm sad I missed on that. Brood, same thing. Got this as part of the bundle for the Silver Surfer. Captain Carter, again, one of my favorite cards, working on getting an ink split for, but I just can't. So right now I'm stuck with green, which just doesn't make any sense, but we got green. Human Torch, Hydra Stomper, also really love this card. Just don't play it very much, but, I like the border on him. Really enjoy that card. Luke Cage, one of the better variants really in the game right here, and this was from Conquest. I really like that variant, but come on, you can't beat that. That just looks so good. The Ink Pulp, I think they make really good variants. Magic, she's part of my Mr. Negative deck, so tried to get her inked. The goal that I had for the Mr. Negative deck was to have every card inked with a white neon border. She's Magic. Why am I using the base art? Oh, because this one looks horrible inked, that's why. Look at this line work compared to that. And then when I make this not inked, obviously it looks a lot better, but even still, I don't love the line art. So now we got to get back to this, and we got to get back over here, and whatever. That's a good looking card. Marvel Boy, so here we go. Lemon Art Studios, really enjoy this variant. I think that Cliff border looks so good on him. Please, give me my other variants for Lemon Art Studios. Patriot, I've shared my love for him and this great variant I have for him. Love Patriot. Red Guardian is what he is. This is the final, Silver Surfer. You get him as a reward in the bundle. It just looks so good. I really enjoy these variants. So I actually have a lot of Silver Surfer variants I like. I think this one's really good. That one's really good, but, it's hard to beat that. Storm, I think this variant's so cool. Such a nice looking variant. Flaviano, love his art as well. I have the nullified one because I was dumb and was determined to complete the nullified album so I could get the Deadpool emote, and now I hardly ever use it. Wolfsbane, Black Widow is what it is. The same thing. I have the nullified Black Widow variant for the bundle. I'll show you those in a second. Captain America as one of the dorkiest variants I've ever seen. But then we have some great ones like this, which I don't think I'll ever change the split. Getting the white and the gold. Maybe if I get them inked and white, but the white Craggle just is so perfect with both the snow border and like the variant. I just think it looks really good. I really do like these other variants. Like, I mean, look at that. That just looks so good. I like this one, I think is a really nice looking variant. I think this is a nice looking variant. And then I also have the nullified one, which is a cool looking variant. I even like this one. I like how if you have it like this, it has like the retro look to it, but it's hard to beat that. Also, if you're watching at this point, this has been a long video. Let me know if like this is what you wanted to see from a collection video. Cosmo is Cosmo. He's a good card. Debris. I have the banana variants on I was playing a clog list and I just put the banana splits on every single one of them because I think the whole deck is ridiculous and so they all have bananas. But this is a nice Brie. Also, this was also from Conquest. Gambit is what he is. I just don't like the card. Groot. Hey, he's fine. Hazmat. Another ink pulp one. Where is it? That looks really good. Yeah, right here. I really like that one, but I think this one looks better. Hitmonkey. Human Torch. Again, played a ton of move bounce, and so I was determined to get the whole deck blinged out, and then I just stopped playing it and stopped working towards it. Invisible Woman. First Steps. Jocasta, who I unlocked because when I was going for Zombie Captain Marvel, I was like, the dumb gambling of the game. I was like, oh yeah, my plan was to just to ignore the snap packs and to not roll and to save my tokens by spending 1,000 more and just getting the card itself. And then I was like, well, maybe I haven't opened a snap pack in a while. Maybe they'll have some good luck for me. And then I got Jocasta and then had to end up spending the 6,000 tokens to get Zombie Captain Marvel. So whatever. Probably never played the card, but there it is. Killmonger, this is another one that was part of that Surfer bundle, so that's why I have that one. Don't play a lot of Destroy, but play him Surfer sometimes, really like him. Makari, Mobius is what he is. He's fine. I do like this hip variant. Moon Knight. I have a lot of variants for Moon Knight. Not that many splits, but a lot of variants. This one looks just so good. I have it inked as well. Do I? I have an inked split on Moon Knight. Which card is it? Where is it? Hello. Oh, this one is inked. This is the one that the actual ink split was achieved on. This variant, which also Moon Knight is one of the cards that is really hard to decide what variant I want to use because they're all really good. But yeah, so if I put the ink on, I think this one looks so good. It looks good with gold metallic too, but what was I using? Was it refraction? Is that what it was? No, I forget whatever it was, but I think it was refraction. Black Prism looks really good too. He has some. Moon Knight has a lot of really good variants. Even the Peach Momoko, great looking variant. Are you kidding me? Such a great looking variant. I have a hard time deciding which Moon Knight one I like using the most. Then we have Nakia. Same thing, got this variant for the bundle. That is what it is. A Punisher is what he is. Rogue, so I don't really play her. Speed is a card that I play a lot, and so I like collecting variants for Speed, and this was one of them. During the Hawkeye Kate Bishop season, this variant was released as a spotlight, and I was so sad that I never got it. I didn't understand my love for variants at the time, and so I was like, oh no, there's no way that I can spend keys on that. I was also brand new to the game and understanding the economy, and I just I don't know. There's so many things that you don't understand when you're like that young in the game, and so I've been waiting for it to show up in my token shop. Once they said that they'd have spotlights available again, this was one. This was like the top of my list, and I'm very pleased to have it. I love speed as a card, and I love that variant. Have since it was released way back when I couldn't get it. Strong Guy, I really like this variant for him too. Venom, like I mentioned. Venom, like I mentioned, was one of them that came in a bundle. It came with this card. This was the bundle that I bought and then upgraded a bunch. And here we are. It's a nice looking variant. The Vision, She's Fine. Werewolf by Night. Love this card. And got this bundle because that is one of the best frame breaks in the game right there. That is a good looking card. Agent Coulson. I love this variant. It's just so much fun. Love that variant. Kyra, nice looking variant. Don't have much to say about her. Crystal. I used to play a lot of Crystal, and I would always use this variant. Cyclops is what he is. Dawkins is what he is. Electro is what he is. Elsa Bloodstone is a card that I really like, and so I got the ultimate variant for her. I don't think this ice border looks as good on it, but I used to be using this one, and so the ice border makes a lot of sense on there. And I just haven't changed yet. Esme, I just unlocked this variant for, which I really like. In-Hyuk Lee, however you say that. Really enjoy their variants as well. Frigga, again, we have Victor Faro. Again, I've mentioned so many, but like Creative House Pocket, Pandart Studios, Victor Faro are like three of my favorites in the whole game. They make some of the best variants. I mean, look at that. Are you kidding me? Such a good looking variant, and even inked. Like, that's really, really phenomenal line work. And great use of shading and great use of shadows. And I love this variant. I think the art is so good in this game. I'm surprised by how much I enjoy it. Ghost is what it is. Same thing. Hope Summer's here, part of that Lemon Art one. I would like to be able to finish my bundle, please. Really enjoy this variant. Jean Grey, then we have Pedro with this derpy variant. I don't blame that much, but I just couldn't skip on that. Moleman, card that I love. Look at that. Great looking split. I think the blue actually matches really, really well with the glyph border. I've talked about Moleman at length. Really enjoy the card. Nocturne is what it is. Fastos. I've made a whole video about how I spent my money on this Spotlight variant just because I like it, so there's that. Sebastian Shaw, he was a part of the Silver Surfer, this Vincenzo Riccardi bundle that I'll show you in a second. Shadow King is what he is. Played him for a long time. Really enjoyed this Luca Claretti variant as well. Here it is, the split that I have. Like it. Shauna, Refuse Player. Thor, somebody that I have a ton of variants for, that none of them I've bought except for this one, because I just think it looks amazing. And I was super close to completing the bundle, so I was like, why not? I'll get this one. But then in order to complete the bundle, I had to get the Nullified Ultimate variant. And so, kind of dumb, considering I never played the card, but to complete the... Not to complete the Thor bundle, but to complete the Nullified bundle, I had to get this, which ended up helping my Thor bundle, and so then I have a bunch of Thor variants. This Peach Momoko one is also really nice, but again, the only ones I've ever actually purchased were the Peach Momoko Nightmare one and the Nullified one. So yeah, that's Thor. Then we have Viper, whatever. Oh, I also have this one for Thor. We have Viper, we have White Queen. Really great variant here. There was a new one by Creative House Pocket that was released today, or yesterday, technically. Zombie Scarlet Witch. I think that this variant by Ivan is really good. I think the coloring of it is just fantastic. Baron Zemo, this came as a bundle. The dancing variant, had to get that. I think it's super fun. Beast, also just a phenomenal variant in the game. Great art in this one. Super, super fun. And Beast has some good variants, but that one is just really fun. Just enjoyable. Another great variant in the game from Lemon Art. I really enjoy their variants. But have they done any others besides this bundle? Like this Fashion is My Passion bundle, which we'll go look at in a second. I don't know if they've done any others, but I would like them to come back. Every single one of these variants I really enjoy. And it's not just because of like the fashion with the, the magazine background. It's like just the art in general I think is really good. I think that their art is great. Of course, Clave, don't have any variants for him. Deathlock, have a ton of variants. Haven't purchased a single one, including this chicken one. But, can't go wrong with this one. That's a cool looking variant. Hercules is whatever he is. This is so dumb. Let me just tell you about Hercules really quick. So you know how you can get like the For You offers that aren't like actual bundles that are planned. I think they're like they're through an automation generator where it's like, oh, card that you don't own or a variant plus random currency, you know, boosters, credits, or gold or something. And they're always like way overpriced. So Hercules was one of the For You offers that I had with when Sam Wilson was released. Or it was like a week or two before Sam Wilson was released. We knew Sam Wilson was coming, and I was thinking, oh man, Hercules is going to be so good with the shield. And I don't have Hercules yet, and now I've got this offer for him. It also comes with some resources that I need. Yeah, I'll get that. And then I never ended up playing Hercules with Sam Wilson. So whenever I think of Hercules, I think, wow, the game really duped me. Then we have Lady Sif, which is also part of that original Dracula deck that I played that I really wanted to get an ink on. And I did. And look how good that is. That is just so great. Peach Momoko as well is up there, right? So we have Panda Art Studios, Peach Momoko, Creative House Pocket, and now I'm forgetting all of them that I said. Who was the other one? Victor Faro, I think, makes some of the best art. But again, like, I really am a fan of inked splits. I think they look really amazing. There's a reason that my profile picture on this YouTube channel you're watching is black and white. Like, I like inked splits. But one of the things, as I pointed out in that Magic variant, is that inked splits also reveal some of the great line work that artists are able to pull off, and I think Peach Momoko does some of the best at that. Like, look, you lose none of the detail when you go from this to this. Like, you do lose some in the hair, but for the most part, you keep so much, and I just think it's such a great looking variant. Really, really well done from Peach. Then we have Polaris. Again, this is also part of that Silver Surfer bundle, so that's why I have it. That's basically it. Sabretooth, Super Daptoy, Surtur. When Surtur was everywhere, you know, had to get Victor Faro again, coming in with just great coloring. I just love his work. He, you know, whatever. Then we have the Ancient one. Really enjoyed this Creative House Pocket variant. Just lots of fun. So I have it, you know, like that. And then we go back. We have Wave. Then we have Luna Snow. Swordmaster, who has some fun variants as well. Mr. Negative, again, was a card that I was like so invested in. I was splitting him a bunch, wanting to get an ink on him, which this one's actually pretty good, right? Because I just played so much Mr. Negative, but I also told myself, like, I'm going to get all the variants, whatever. Like, I was really in on Mr. Negative, which this, again, Panda Art Studios, and then Nicola, the two that I said that I really liked. I was all in on Mr. Negative, and now I don't play him as much as I used to, but enjoy that. Dracula is a card that has taken forever for me to get a good split, and now we have this one, which I don't particularly love, but it's just what we're going with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 splits, and we've yet to get like a good inked. We have one inked, and that's it. You know, not very great. So, we're going with this one, this gold one, while we wait for another inked one for Dracula. Really enjoy playing Dracula. I'm sad I don't play him more. Like, it's one of those old decks that I need to get back to playing. I should remind myself that I enjoy playing it and play what I enjoy. We have Jubilee, which Jubilee also has some, like, even Jubilee's Pixel variant, really good. So this is the one that I'm currently rocking. I just think it looks so good. But this one's really good. This one's really good. You know, I really, really enjoy all the Jubilee variants that I have. Super Scroll is what he is. Then we have Wong. Again, he was part of my Mr. Negative deck, so he's got the white border. Bastion, I have this variant, which you've all seen. I love Bastion. Really enjoy the card, so I'm happy to have a good split on him. Omega Sentinel, Shang-Chi. Why do I have so many variants for Shang-Chi? I don't know. And all of them I've bought. Like, this one was part of a bundle that I paid money for. Got that one. This one was, I spent gold on. I don't play Shang-Chi that much, but I enjoy his art. Like, that's just really great looking art. Are you kidding me? Again, Panda Art Studios, they really delivered. This album that this and the Quinjet are part of have some phenomenal variants. I did not get them all. I only got that one in the Quinjet, I think. I think I have another one in there, but I didn't buy it. But I just such striking, again, line work and posing, and I really like Panda Art Studios. And then I have this Nullified one, which I got so that I could complete the Nullified album. And then, like I mentioned, Again, Pandart Studios with a great Shang-Chi. This is the one that I used for the longest time. And then they released this updated one. But this was my go-to for the longest time. In fact, it was exact. I'll show you. It was this, but that. This is what I used for the longest time. Even though I have this bundle one, and even though I have this nullified one that I know people really, really like. I mean, which that's great looking art. But it's really hard for me to beat Pandart Studio. Both of these. Even when I had the nullified one, I was using this other Pandart one. And now that I have this one, it's just, I don't think anything's going to top that. Shuri is whatever. None of those are particularly striking. Doom, I spent my money on this rare. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. I got this one for free. And so I always wish the Doom was more relevant because I like that. And then this is Leech. I think this is the goofiest, funniest looking card in the whole game. I remember when I lost this. It was on a video. I don't remember which video. I unlocked it while I was recording and just could not stop laughing. I think he's the goofiest looking card ever. I know. Because I was using this one at the time, and I was actually playing a deck with Leech, and then I got this one, and it was just, I think he's so goofy looking. I think it's so funny. So that's Leech. Rescue, again, Artgerm. Oh, I'm just kidding, it's not Artgerm, but this is part of the Artgerm bundle, is it not? That's why I thought that. Anyway, nice looking variant. Absorbing Man, he was also part of that Silver Surfer variant. We'll take a look at. Great looking variant, but that's the only reason I have that. Captain Marvel has some good variants. Drax he's Drax. He's what he is. Fine looking variant there. Fantastic Art Ghost Rider. Another variant I spent money on was this one early on in my Snap career, just because I thought it looked so good, and it does look very good. But I recently got this Kim Jacinto as I'm trying to get that bundle unlocked because I want the Ghost Rider, or not Ghost Rider, the Moon Knight emote. Gwenpool, phenomenal card. I just have a Spotlight variant. That's it. Okay, it is the Jessica Jones that is the other lemon art. Yeah, so it's Speed and Jessica Jones that I would like to have come into my variant shop so I can spend my gold. Second dinner, you can have my gold. I just wait on those variants to show up. But in the meantime, it's Creative House Pocket, once again delivering with a great looking variant. Juggernaut, he was originally a 3-cost, and he was part of that Silver Surfer bundle as well, so that's why we've got that. Khazar is what he is. Moon Girl, I have a lot of variants for, but this one recently has been a big favorite for me. I'm also trying to get the steampunk variant so that I can get the Moon Girl emote, because now that I really enjoy Moon Girl so much, I'd like the emote to go with it. So the Moon Girl, Miss Marvel, I've spoken about in particular to the meaning that this variant has to me and just the love that I have for Miss Marvel. It's hard for me not to use this Peach Momoko one because this one cost $200. It was a web shop bonus if you spend that much. It's also Peach Momoko. I mean, just let me show you. Look how good it looks. It just great looking variant. But this one is meaningful to me in other ways, connected to my love of an exploration of comics, and I just really enjoy it. Negasonic, one of the best variants in the game from Conquest right here. Great looking variant. That's the only one I have. Rockslide is what he is. Scarlet Spider, Silver Samurai. Oh, okay, so Silver Samurai, I spent money on this one. It was a bundle. Silver Samurai is a part of my original Dracula deck. I played him a lot, and so when this bundle came out, I was like, oh yes. I mean, look at this bundle. That just looks so good. And I got it inked, and I was really happy with that. And then this came into my shop from Nicola. Again, makes really great art. And I just was like, oh, it's hard to beat that inked. It looks really good. But what I had before actually was this one, and I didn't have it inked. I had it just doing like this or whatever, and I had this border on it. Maybe I didn't have those reflection things. Maybe it was just that. Like that looks good too. So that's what I had for the longest time. But this Nicola one looks so good inked. Warpath is what he is. Ares, Beta Ray Bill, we have a surprising amount of variants from. Oh, just kidding. We actually don't. We only have one. Galacta, great card. Took a lot of splits to get this, to get it inked, and then I decided that I liked it better uninked. But at least we got really perfectly matching Craggle split, so ended up with a really good spot with that one. Hellcow, he's part of my original Dracula deck, so that's why he's inked. Iron Lad, never played the card. Kahori, again, talked about how I wasted my time getting the 8, I think it was 8 keys as well, because I was like, oh, I play Victoria Hand so much, I'm going to love Kahori. Hardly ever play her. Miles Morales, one of my favorite characters ever, so I have so many variants for him just because I think. Well, a lot of them I got for free, and then I was also trying to. He was the first bundle I completed was a Miles Morales one, and so I was like specifically going after the cards. But this is one of my favorite variants in the whole game right here. Really enjoy that one. Same with this one, which this is in gold right now. Let me show you what it looks like normally. Like that's just really good looking variant. But yeah, extremely excited to be playing a lot of Miles Morales next season in Spider-Punk. Then I have Moonstone, whom you know I all love. Recently put out a poll about who you like better between this Creative House Pocket and Panhard Studios. What am I saying? Namor is what he is. He's Namor. Then we have Nick Fury. We have Omega Red, which I had to get the Venomized variant. Did I have to for the bundle? I don't remember. But he also has the Luca variant is really good. I enjoy Omega Red. Stardust War Machine, Anti-Wiccan, I don't have a bundle for. Anti-Venom, I got this from when he was in the bundle, but then this one came into my shop. Really enjoy this variant. Great looking variant that one is. Like I feel like matches the character really well. Firelord, the card that I FOMO'd in because of his animation, and I've never played him. High Evo, cool looking variant. Morgan Le Fay, a card that I do not remember that I have, and I need to spend more time building with. Proxima Midnight again is part of that Dracula deck, and so I want to get her inked, but the gold on gold looks really good with Proxima Midnight. Really fun card. Really enjoy that one. Symbiote Spider-Man. Whatever, he's fine. He's Symbiote Spider-Man. Then we have Man-Thing, or The Thing, I mean, and he was part of I had to get this nullified variant to complete the Null album. Then we also have this looking thing. Ridiculous. Dr. Octopus is what he is. Misery. Recently got this Spotlight variant, even though I have this Peach Momoko from a bundle, and I think it's incredible. And I'm not going to switch it to this one. This one was in my Spotlight rotation, and I just thought, I really like Panhard Studios. I really like Misery. When this Spotlight variant came out, I wish I had it. Yeah, I think I'll end up getting it. And so, but it's hard to beat this Peach Momoko one. Like, that's just a great looking variant. Again, oh, yeah, Misery was another one that has a purple split. I've got a lot of purple splits. So there's Misery, then there's Sentry with the banana because it just looks ridiculous. Atuma, Crossbones, Cold Obsidian, Typhoid Mary, Hobgoblin, again, the Nicola, he makes really great art. I like his style. So there's Hobgoblin. Iron Man, he was for a long time the card that I had the highest mastery with. Now I think Hawkeye Kate Bishop has passed him. But there's a lot of great Iron Man variants out there. But I don't have most of them. In fact, I think the Victor Faro one is one of them that I really regret not having. I wish I did have that one. That's a great looking variant. It's very watercolory, and if you can't tell, I really like watercolors. Yeah, so I'm sad I don't have that one, but nice looking variant there. I'm trying to move along quickly. This has been a long video. Then we have White Tiger is what she is, whatever. We have Professor X, which is whatever. Then we have Blue Marvel, which I played a ton of Zoo, and so I was excited when I had this inked variant, even though I do think it looks better if you just go like that. In fact, I think it does. Another example, I do love Pandart, but another example about how the inked, you lose a ton of detail. Like you lose the depth, like his face goes into like the same 3D plane as the background here. And so, I think this one looks better. So I guess we'll move back to that. But I mean, I think this variant looks amazing. Love this variant. Then we have Darkhawk, Flaviano, who also makes great variants, and there's some others that I enjoy. Then we have Valkyrie. Finally got a variant for Valkyrie. Art Germ, really enjoyed. As I mentioned, I played a lot of C3, and Valkyrie for the longest time was like this, was the card that I played in my Cerebro deck, and then I finally got a variant for. But, can we make Cerebro great again by not making him a dumb card? Then we have Devil Dinos, whatever. Then we have Claw. Again, Flaviano with just incredible art. Flaviano is another one that I really, really enjoy. Great looking variant there. Then we have Black Panther, who I also have a ton of variants for. And so I have pretty high mastery on Black Panther. That's a great looking variant. The other one that I really enjoy is the Midnight Suns one. That's inked. This is what it is not inked. It looks good either way. You know, this variant is super great. This variant's super great. Black Panther has some really, really good variants. Even that one's great. This one's really good. Like, it's just, there's a lot of great variants. So, this is just the one that I think looks the best with the Wakanda tech flair. Ronin, nice looking variant here. Really, really enjoy that one. Sarah, really, really enjoy Sarah. And I got Sarah, this one here is part of the Surfer bundle. But I like this variant a lot, so she will stay there. Then we have Cannonball. I think this is one of the other better variants in the game. Really, really enjoy this variant, but we got to rock the banana. Infinity Ultron, I've talked about my love of him. Here's my variant for him. Oh, okay, Lemon Art did have this Infinity Ultron, which I actually really, really enjoy. Yeah, Lemon Art, like I mentioned, they make great variants. Look at that. I do know the stuff. I didn't even know that they released that, but yeah, really enjoy that. I wonder what it would look like inked. I have not looked. Not too shabby, actually. But I like the color. They did a good job with their coloring. So I really enjoy Infinity Ultron. I actually haven't been playing him a lot. I need to get back to that. Then we have Nimrod. This is what he is. We have the thing. Ajax. God, this is part of a bundle. Nice looking variant. Black Bolt. Same variant as everybody else. Oh no, this is the one that everybody got from the high voltage, but you know, I really like this variant. Lady Deathstrike is whatever. Then we have MODOK, which I do not have a single variant for MODOK, I just realized, but you know, he's inked because he's part of my Dracula deck that for the longest time I really wanted. Stature, I really like this variant. Annihilus, this is a great variant as well. Really, really enjoy this one. The only one that I have. Enchantress is whatever. Gamora, I also have a lot of variants for. She has some good variants, but this is, I think this one's really good. And then the other one where she's like sitting sideways with the sword. I don't have that one, but that's a great looking variant. But, you know, this one was part of the bundle. Cost me money, so we got to rep it. And then we have Sandman, again, Luca, or Nicola, putting out great variants. And then this one was part of Peach Momoko. Oh my gosh. Peach Momoko Nightmare, I think, is the one that it is. Oh, no, it's Nullified. It's just straight up Nullified. But done by Peach Momoko. Super, super good. I needed it to complete the Nullified album, and I'm glad that I did. I just maybe should play the card more, but great looking art from Peach there. You know, and that's going against something like that. Vision is what he is. Abomination is what he is. And then Arrow, I've never played, but I have a surprising amount of variants for. This one's really nice looking. And then I just got this one from the Collector's Reserve. Great looking variant there. Gilgamesh, got this from a bundle. It was because I was really excited to play Gilgamesh, so I bought the bundle so that I could. Jane Foster, here's the one that's part of my, this is from, what was this from? Deadpool's Diner or something? This is part of my Mr. Negative deck, so it's got the white border. Then we have Spider-Man 2099 with this ridiculous variant. We have Agamotto. We have Red Skull. Then we have Gore, who's also part of my Mr. Negative deck, so he has this fine-looking variant. I actually really like this Dan Hip. Arnim Zola. Blob, which I didn't even know I had this other variant. When did I get this? I do not remember getting that. There's a Blob. And then here's a Null. I don't even play Null. I don't play a lot of Death, but I wanted... This is the one from the Nullified variant bundle. Like, when you complete the bundle, you get this variant. But I really like this Kim Jacinto one, too. Let's actually compare the two. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit more menacing. But I don't... Like I mentioned, I don't even play Null that much. I just wanted the Deadpool emote, which I'll show you in a second. Taskmaster is part of my Mr. Negative decks, and I've got the white border as well, but they've got some good variants too. I like this one. That one's good. Who's this? Eduardo. Yeah, great looking variant there, Eduardo. Then we have this one again, Luca. I really like Luca for the leader. That's a great looking variant. Doctor Doom is Doctor Doom, is whatever. Then we have Khonshu, who has a lot of great variants. I have a hard time deciding between this variant and then going with this one with the glyph border. I think this variant looks really good. And then even the creative, so I have the Creative House Pocket one, but then even the Fireball Studio ones. Khonshu has some great variants. I have a really hard time deciding which variant I want from Khonshu. So yeah, today I look at those. So we have the Creative House Pocket one, then we have the Fireball Studios, and then we have the Alex Horley Spotlight variant, which in particular I liked doing with the glyph border I had on it, like this or like this. Like, it's just a good looking variant, or like that. Really, really enjoy this variant. But it's hard to not rep the inked black Craggle with this variant. But it even looks good here, and then we got to go back. We got to change the border again and go back to our black Cosmic. See, like, even that looks good. But that is just so menacing. So it's really hard for me to decide which Khonshu one. We've got Galactus, Hela. I actually really like this gardening one. Oh no, that's not the gardening one. There's a different gardening one. I always call this the gardening one, and it's not. It doesn't even look like gardening. I don't know why I called that, but anyway, it's a nice looking variant. Spectrum, love this variant. Just got a Kim Jacinto, and then Apocalypse. Really, really enjoy this variant. Apocalypse also has some great variants, but part of my, obviously, Dracula deck, as you can imagine. So we'll want him inked. We have Odin, nice looking variant here that they gave everybody as part of the season pass a while. Onslaught, just got Kim Jacinto with it, which I really like. And then Ultron, same thing. Kim Jacinto, really, really like that one. But even this Rocky Kim one is really nice. But, you know, we got to rep the Kim Jacinto. And then we have Mockingbird, same thing, Lemon Art. Really enjoy this Lemon Art Mockingbird variant. Living Tribunal we have, and then we have the Eson that from Alex Horley, which I think looks amazing. And again, expected this card to be a ton of fun. Totally my playstyle. Ended up not being even remotely close to my playstyle. So, yeah, there's that. And then Heimdall, nice looking variants as well. Flaviano, again, great variants. Helicarrier, I enjoy both the Dan Hip and the Pixel. They're both so fun, and so I have a hard time deciding which one to go with. They're like the two goofiest variants, and I really like both of them. Red Hulk is whatever. Sasquatch, we don't have any variants for. She-Hulk also has some great variants. Really enjoy this one, though. Alex on the Snapchat shared his best She-Hulk variant. That one's good. We have Orca, who has like some of the worst variants in the game. I have to be honest. These are like really bad. Agatha, again, see, like I mentioned, before Agatha got super popular with Redshift, I played a ton of Agatha. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 splits on Agatha. And again, really enjoy a lot of these variants. This Creative House Pocket one was part of a bundle, and I really enjoy it. But before then, I was rocking this one. It was just like a rare. Are you kidding me? 700 gold for this one? That is such a good variant. Really, really enjoy that one. So, but we'll go with the Creative House Pocket one currently. We have Galactus First Dex. We have Hulk. We have Magneto, which I really enjoy this variant. I don't play a lot of Magneto, but really enjoy that variant. This one's also cool. But this one I think is amazing. In Hyuk Lee, however you say that, has some great variants as well. Then we have Thanos. This was part of the Christmas bundle last year. Victor Faro, like I mentioned. I didn't even know this was Victor Faro, but I knew I loved the variant for a reason. Giganto, Destroyer. This is a fun variant. Why do I not have this listed as my favorite? Come on. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Yeah, that's just a fun variant. So Destroyer, then we have Infinite, then we have Arishem. This is a great comic book cover, which you kind of lose the scale. I can't show you because it's the background now. Like, you lose some of the scale when you zoom in. Scar, I think the first Spotlight variant I ever got was this. I don't remember why, but that's the first Spotlight variant I ever got. I do know that. It's a good-looking variant, I actually think. It looks really, really good. And then we have Death, and I have the variant that everybody else got, which looks really good. Here's the Midnight Suns one, but this is Good looking. And that is my collection. About an hour later, we do need to take a look at these albums, though. So we'll go first to the ones that I've completed. Like I mentioned, here's the Trippy Surfer one that I completed because I wanted the Silver Surfer emote. You know, they're also just nice looking variants, good looking art. This one, I have, I did not purchase any of these, which is really cool. But I got this Colleen emote. I really wanted it, particularly when I was playing a lot of Dracula Discard and playing a lot of Colleen. Naturally, I was like, oh, I really want this emote. And now it's kind of toxic, so now I never use it. And then this one was the one that came out around Christmas. This was the Null one, like I mentioned, that I had to get all these variants for because I wanted this dumb emote, which is actually a lot of fun to use. I do enjoy using that emote. But so I got all these. I got Black Widow, I got Captain America, I got Daredevil, I got Ghost Rider, which that one's actually pretty good. I got the Iron Man one, which I know a lot of people really enjoy. Not my personal taste, but Iron Man, Shang-Chi, I already showed you Storm, you know. So we have that one. And then we have the first album that I completed with Miles Morales. To be honest, these rewards aren't great. But, in fact, what is the character mastery, Miles? Oh my gosh, that's way better than this. But whatever. You know, it's fun to have. So, yeah. The one that I mentioned that I would like to be able to finish it is this one. I just need Jessica Jones and Speed. And then I can have Elsa Bloodstone, which I know I have her ultimate now, but I would use this one more because I really enjoy these lemon art variants. If I have a card with a lemon art variant, I use it. Except for Speed, I probably would still use this Spotlight. But come on, give me these variants to finish it up. Some other ones I'm really trying to finish is this Kim Jacinto. I really like his art, but I also really want this this emote. And then we have Peach Momoko. Like I really enjoy this art style, so I just have it favorited. And then this one, so we can get the Devil Dino emote. We just need one more, and we can have Devil Dino. So shout out to Penny Arcade, who made this. Choosing to put your emote so early on in your album, if you can control that, you are a legend. You want to know your legends? Every single one of you who made it to the end of the video and who is leaving a pineapple emoji now, and who's been supporting the channel for a long time. Thanks for being so supportive. It means a lot to me that you'd be supporting my content for a year. So thanks for watching and letting me celebrate 1 year of making Marvel Snap videos.